The Department of Budget and Management (DBM) releases National Budget Circular No. 584 on the implementation of the second tranche of the Modified Salary Schedule for civilian personnel in the national government pursuant to Republic Act RA No. 11466. Background: RA No. 11466, otherwise known as the Salary Standardization Law of 2019, provides the modification of the salary schedule for civilian personnel and authorizes the grant of additional benefits. Said act also states that the modified salary schedule for civilian personnel shall be implemented in 4 tranches, from FY 2020 to FY 2023. Purpose: this circular is issued to precede the guidelines, rules, and regulations for the implementation of the second tranche of the Modified Salary Schedule F for civilian personnel stipulated under RA No. 11466. Coverage: this circular covers all positions for civilian personnel, whether regular, casual or contractual in nature, appointive or elective, full-time or part-time, now existing or hereafter created in the executive, legislative, and judicial branches, the constitutional commissions and other constitutional offices, SUCs, and GOCCs not covered by RA No. 10149, which are under the jurisdiction of the Department of Budget and Management (DBM). 4.0 Exclusions. The following are excluded from the coverage of this circular. 4.1 Military and uniformed personnel. 4.2 GOCCs under RA No. 10149, which shall be covered by a Compensation and Position Classification System (CPCS) established by the Governance Commission for GOCCs (GCG) and approved by the President of the Philippines, and 4.3 Individuals engaged without employer-employee relationship and funded from non-personnel services (PS) appropriations budgets, as follows. 4.3.1 Consultants and experts engaged for a limited period to perform specific activities or services with expected outputs. 4.3.2 Laborers engaged through job contracts (PACYA) and those paid on piecework basis. 4.3.3 Student workers and apprentices, and 4.3.4 Those whose services are engaged through job orders, contracts of service, or others similarly situated. 5.0 Implementation of the second tranche of the Modified Salary Schedule for civilian personnel effective January 1, 2021. The new salary rates shall be in accordance with the second tranche monthly salary schedule for civilian personnel, attached as Annex A in this circular. 5.1 Rules for adjusting salaries. 5.1.1 The salaries of incumbent civilian personnel shall be adjusted to the rates in the salary schedule in Annex A, corresponding to the designated steps of the salary grade allocations of their positions as of December 31, 2020, provided that their positions and salary grades are in accordance with the Index of Occupational Services, occupational groups, classes, and salary grades issued under Budget Circular BC number 2018-4 dated October 16, 2018, and additions modifications thereto. 5.1.2 If the actual monthly basic salary of an incumbent as of December 31, 2020 falls between steps of the salary grade allocation of the position due to the grant of service award or as a result of demotion or transfer due to the exigency of the service, the salary shall be adjusted to the rate for the higher step in the salary schedule in Annex A. 5.1.3 If the actual monthly basic salary of an incumbent as of December 31, 2020 exceeds that for Step 8 of the salary grade allocation of the position. 5.1.3.1, the salary shall be adjusted to the rate for Step 8 of the same salary grade in the salary schedule in Annex A. 5.1.3.2. The employee shall not be entitled to salary increase if the actual salary as of December 31, 2020 exceeds the rate for Step 8 of the same salary grade in the salary schedule in Annex A. 5.1.4. The salary of a new hire shall be the rate corresponding to Step 1 of the salary grade allocation of the position in the salary schedule in Annex A. 5.1.5. The salaries wages of contractual casual personnel shall be adjusted to the rates corresponding to Step 1 of the salary grade allocations of their positions in the salary schedule in Annex A. The daily wage rates of casual personnel shall be computed by dividing the monthly rates by 22 work days per month. 5.1.6. Compulsory retirees whose services have been extended beyond December 31, 2020 shall be entitled to salary increase following items 5.1.1 to 5.1.3 of this circular, whichever is applicable. However, their retirement benefits, including terminal leave benefits, shall be computed based on their monthly basic salaries as of the day prior to the effectivity of their retirement, consistent with existing laws, rules and regulations. 6.0 Implementation of the second tranche of the modified salary schedule in GOCCs covered by the DBM. 6.1 The implementation of the second tranche monthly salary schedule in GOCCs covered by the DBM shall be as determined by their respective governing boards. GOCs which do not have sufficient funds to implement fully the salary schedule in Annex A, may adopt their respective salary schedules at lower rates but at a uniform percentage of the salaries in Annex A. 6.2 In the formulation of such salary schedules, GOCCs shall ensure that they can fund on a sustainable basis the increased salaries, including the government counterparts to the retirement and life insurance premiums, PAGA-BIG contributions, full health contributions, and the employees' compensation insurance premiums. 6.3. In the adjustment of the salaries of incumbent personnel effective not earlier than January 1, 2021, the pertinent rules under this circular shall apply. 7.0 Procedural Guidelines. 7.1 The Human Resource Management Officer (HRMO), Administrative Officer (AO) of a national government agency (NGA) or GOCC shall prepare notices of salary adjustment (NOSAS) for incumbent civilian personnel by following the format marked as Annex B1 or Annex B2, whichever is applicable, for approval by the head of agency. 4. Personnel whose actual monthly salaries as of December 31, 2020 exceed the rates corresponding to Step 8 of the salary grade allocations of their positions in Annex A. The HRMO-AO shall no longer prepare NOSAs. 7.2. The NOSAs shall be issued to the personnel concerned, copy furnished the Government Service Insurance System (GSIS) if they are members thereof. 7.3 The salary adjustment under this circular shall be subject to the usual accounting and auditing rules and regulations and to appropriate readjustment if found not in order. The personnel concerned shall refund any overpayments received. 8.0 Fund Sources. 8.1 The amounts required to implement the salary adjustment and related fixed expenditures of personnel in NGAs shall be charged against the respective agency budgets authorized under RA number 11518 or the FY 2021 General Appropriations Act (GAA). 8.2 The amounts required to implement TH salary adjustment and related fixed expenditures of casual and contractual personnel in NGAs whose salaries are drawn from the lump sum appropriations for non-itemized positions shall be sourced. F. ROM. The agency's lump sum appropriations included in the FY 2021 budget. 8.3. For covered GOCCs, the amounts shall be charged against their approved corporate operating budgets (COBs) provided that the national government shall not release funds for salary adjustment or any related expenditures provided, further, that the GOCCs shall not resort to borrowings for the purpose and provided, furthermore, that the performance targets in their DBM approved COBs are met and their programs projects for the year are not adversely affected. 9.0 Release of funds. 9.1 The requirements for compensation adjustment for personnel of NGAs shall be released through the GAA as allotment order, chargeable against the respective agency PS budget under the FY 2021 GAA. 9.2 In case of deficiency, the agency may submit a request to the DBM for release of funds charged to the Miscellaneous Personnel Benefits Fund. 10.0 Exempt entities. Consistent with Section 12 of RA Number 11466, exempt entities shall be governed by their respective CPCS, which shall be made effective upon the recommendation of the DBM or the GCG, as the case may be, and approval by the President of the Philippines. Exempt entities refer to of government agencies that are not covered by the CPCS authorized under RA number 6758. As amended. B. GOCCs governed by the CPCS established by the GCG under RA number 10149, and C. Those authorized by law and have actually adopted their own CPCS. 11.0 Applicability to certain officials. Pursuant to Section 6 of Article 7 and Section 10 of Article 6 of the Constitution, the salaries authorized herein for the President of the Philippines, Vice President of the Philippines, and members of Congress shall take effect only after the expiration of the respective terms of the present incumbents. 12.0 Responsibilities of agencies. Agencies shall be responsible for the proper implementation of the provisions of this circular. The responsible officers shall be held liable for any payment not in accordance with the provisions hereof without prejudice to the refund by the employees concerned of any excess or unauthorized payments. 13.0 Resolution of cases. Cases not covered by the provisions of this circular shall be referred to the DBM for resolution. 14.0 Effectivity. This circular shall take effect on January 1, 2021.